Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, it's me again, Fanny Ramadanti, with student number A1B22207H. And this is also a video about summary of chapter 7 of John Side book titled Semantics 2003. So, this is actually the last chapter of this lesson with Ma'am Hustarna. And now I would like to explain about what this chapter is about. This is still chapter 7, guys, and but the explanation is about chapter 7.5 until chapter 7 7.7. So this is the lanjutan dari chapter sebelumnya. So we're gonna start from chapter 7.5. It's about information structure. So this section in this chapter examines about how speakers organize information within sentence to highlight certain elements over others. So the key concept includes, the first one is given versus new information, distinguishing between information assumed to be known by the listener or given and information introduced as new. And then the second key is topic and focus, identifying what the sentence is about or the topic and what is emphasized or highlighted or the focus. And then understanding information structures aids in comprehending about how emphasis and clarity are achieved in a communication. So now we're gonna move on to the section 7.6. It's about inference. So did you still remember that this chapter is about context and inference? So this is the explanation about the inference. So this section 7.6 delves into how the listeners draw conclusions beyond the explicit content of an utterance it covers. So it covers bridging inference. It's like connecting different parts of a discourse to maintain coherence. And then the second one is elaborative inferences. It's editing information to enrich the mental representation of the discourse. And then inference play a crucial role in understanding implied meaning and reading between the lines in conversation. So now we're gonna move on to this chapter, to the section 7.7. Actually, this is the last section, so it will become my last explanation. So chapter 7.7 is about conversational implicator. Building on the concept of inference, this section introduces Gray's theory of conversational implicator, which explained about how speakers imply meaning beyond their literal word. So the key point include, the first one is cooperative principle, the assumption that participants in a conversation work together effectively. And then the second point is Gray's maxims. Gray's maxims is about quality, quantity, relevance, and also manner. So there are 4 points. Quality is be truthful. Quantity is be as informative as necessary. And then relevance is just being relevant. And the last one is manner. We have to be clear and orderly. Understanding the conversational implicator helps explain how indirect meanings are conveyed and interpreted in everyday communication. So, in conclusion, or in summary, This section explores the mechanism by which context, inference, and conversational norms contribute to effective communication and the interpretation of meaning beyond literal expression. So guys, that's all about chapter 7, and this is the last section of chapter 7 and also the last section of my summary videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again maybe, and see you when I see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.